Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be debunking the weight loss myths, the lies that we've been told to basically hold us back from losing weight. I think they just overcomplicate things, make weight loss so much harder so that we just keep yo-yoing, losing weight and gaining weight. We're going to put a stop to that today. After today's video, you're going to know that these weight loss myths are lies. So if you enjoy this video, leave a like, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing because I do lots of videos like this. I'm not a personal trainer or a nutritionist or a doctor or anything, but I have personally lost weight myself. I've lost 120 pounds. I was morbidly obese at 269 pounds and I am currently a healthy weight at 148 pounds. So yeah, I've actually lost weight by doing these myths or avoiding these myths. I don't know how you would say it. We'll go through it and I'll show you guys that there are a lot of BS and that you shouldn't listen to them and you can lose weight without it, right? Before we start, today's video is actually sponsored by HelloFresh. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. HelloFresh makes cooking at home fun, easy and affordable. Make delicious seasonal recipes with fresh, pre-measured ingredients that are delivered right to your door with HelloFresh. HelloFresh offers so many different quick meal options like 20-minute dinners or oven-ready pizzas for those of us that don't have enough time to stand in the kitchen for hours making a gourmet meal. The ingredients come pre-portioned, so there's less prep for you and also no food waste, which is great. The fact that it's already pre-portioned, it takes away a lot of the guesswork trying to guess how much is a portion. It's literally all there ready for you, so it takes away all of the stress. If you're like me and you're a creature of habit and you find it really hard to think of different meals, you don't need to worry with HelloFresh because they have so many different recipes to choose from week by week. You can have a different meal every night and not even have to stress about it. Did you know that the average food shop takes around 41 minutes, and with HelloFresh you can skip those trips and get everything you need to make delicious, yummy meals delivered right to your door, so you don't even need to leave the house. HelloFresh makes living a healthier lifestyle much easier with many low-calorie, carb-smart, vegetarian and pescatarian options every week. Plus, every recipe is packed with fresh produce sourced directly from farmers. You can even increase your box size so that you can have leftovers for the kids' lunches or even meal prepping in advance. The packaging HelloFresh sends your food in is almost entirely recyclable and is already been made from recycled content. I have personally found making meals with HelloFresh really fun and enjoyable. The food comes in little bags that have numbers and they match with the meal card that you get, and the instructions are really simple and easy to follow. Like, I can't believe that I made this meal. I'm not a chef, guys, and it was so easy to make, so different. It's fun. The thing I really loved about this is that the recipe card at the back had the calorie breakdowns and the portion sizes on there, so I could just follow the instructions, make the meals for my whole family and already know how many calories is in it. Literally, it tastes so nice. I have never thought to do this on my chicken. It was so quick and easy to make, so simple. I didn't spend that much time in the kitchen. I didn't even have to think about what I was going to eat. I just got the bag out, found the recipe card, made it. Literally took under 20 minutes to make and it was delicious. HelloFresh has personally helped me get out of my little recipe rut where I always have the same thing over and over again, and it's been really nice to try a few different meals, and my kids have personally really liked it as well. We get the big 4 box and there is enough for all of us and there is no waste. I personally really enjoy that. Go to hellofresh.com and use my code Louise'sJourney14 to get 14 free meals including free shipping. Go to hellofresh.com and use my code Louise'sJourney14 to get 14 free meals plus free shipping. Thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. And now let's just get into debunking these damn myths. The first myth I want to debunk is that you cannot eat carbs and lose weight. You know how many, when I first started sharing what I eat on my channel, I had so many people saying, you eat too much carbs, how are you eating carbs, blah blah blah, all of this stuff, you can't eat white bread. Guys, you can eat carbs. Carbs are not bad. Yeah, for some reason, we first went to like low fat. I remember when like fat was considered like really bad and you couldn't eat fat and that's all you needed to lose weight was to cut out all fat. Then it switched around and it went to carbs for some reason. So then you got the Atkins diet and like the keto diet. And then for some reason, it made everyone think that carbs will make you gain weight. That you can't eat bread, pasta, rice. Guys, if you watch any of my what I eat in a day videos, yeah, I eat carbs all the time. I literally have lost weight eating carbs. Carbs do not make you fat. You can eat your white bread. The way you gain weight is being in a calorie surplus, not by eating carbs. Okay, so carbs are your friend, they are not the enemy. If you want to cut out carbs and you want to do keto or whatever, and that's sustainable for you, go ahead, but it's not the carbs that are making you gain weight, it's the calories. Another one is that you cannot eat after 8 p.m. I remember when I was a teenager and I was trying to lose weight, I remember hearing that and I took it so seriously. Like as soon as it hit 8 p.m, I was not eating because I was like, if I eat after 8 p.m, it stores as fat. Calories in a banana at 8:30 is the same amount of calories in a banana at 7:30. You know what I mean? Like your body doesn't know the difference in the time. It's not gonna be like, okay, now I'm gonna store it as fat. It doesn't work like that. It's about how many calories at the end of the day or at the end of the week that in reality is what causes you to lose or gain weight. It doesn't matter if you eat after a certain time. If you watch my what I eat in a day videos, I eat sometimes at like 10 o'clock at night just before I go to bed. If you want to eat at night, eat at night. I think where not eating at night can kind of help is where a lot of people overeat at night and maybe eat too many calories and save all of their calories for the end of the day and then end up binging at night time. Of course, that's going to make you gain weight if you eat in a calorie surplus. If you eat within your calories, it doesn't matter. Eat at whatever time you want to eat. And then this also kind of leads into the fact that some people believe that you have to skip breakfast to lose weight or skip meals to lose weight. You don't need to do that. Skipping meals sometimes just ends up leading to overeating because you get so hungry, you try and save up all your calories by like skipping meals or starving yourself, thinking that you're going to lose weight by doing that. And then you end up just going in, your body ends up going into survival mode and you end up like overeating because your body thinks that there's no access to food and it just wants to survive and eat loads of food as much as it can because it doesn't know when it's going to starve again. If that is you, realize that you can eat breakfast. You don't need to skip any meals. I personally love to eat breakfast in the morning. I wake up and I'm hungry, so I want to eat, and it just gives me the energy throughout the day, and then I end up not getting too hungry before lunchtime. If I skip breakfast, I tend to be really hungry and I want to pick up faster food. Fasted cardio is better. It makes you burn more calories, and that you should do your cardio fasted. No, you don't need to do fasted cardio. If you like fasted cardio and it feels better for you, go for it. Like, it doesn't make a difference. If you eat before you do cardio, you have more energy, so you can actually burn more calories. Like, people get the idea of fasted cardio because then you're technically burning in your fat to use the energy, which you are, but it doesn't matter because you're going to eat after anyway. It is literally the amount of calories you eat over the course of the day, not necessarily whether you're fasted when you're doing your cardio. I prefer to eat before I do cardio. You don't need to fast and do cardio. Just do what you prefer, whatever feels good for you. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. Oh my days, this is another one, and I saw it recently. I watched a video of someone saying about how they're losing weight, and they said this, and it just breaks my heart because I remember when I felt like that as well, when I thought this was true. Wearing a waist trainer when you work out to get a slimmer waist. Guys, it doesn't work, I promise you. People get this idea of wrapping their stomachs and like putting a waist trainer around their stomach because it makes them sweat more in that area, and they believe that sweat means that you are burning the fat around. It doesn't. You literally are just losing water, so it's not going to make your waist smaller. Literally the only time a waist trainer makes your waist smaller is when you are wearing your waist trainer, and I personally think it's not healthy to be wearing a waist trainer. Like, I've put on a waist trainer before and I felt like all my organs were sucked in, and like I felt like I had like a sicky feeling and everything. And how can you work out wearing that? Like, you're supposed to be able to get good oxygen in, like when you're exercising, like breathe in oxygen. How the hell are you supposed to breathe in oxygen when you are like restricting your lungs so much wearing a waist trainer? But I remember when I used to do this, I remember I bought a waist trainer. I really hoped it would make my belly go down. It does not work. Yeah, it's just literally either a waste of time, waste of money, uncomfortable. If you prefer wearing a waist trainer under your clothes to make you feel more confident, go for it. But it's not necessarily going to make you lose any more weight. And this also goes for wraps, cling film, and the vapor rub. If you know what I'm talking about. All of them kind of wraps and stuff, they just make you sweat, which makes you lose weight, which will come straight back as soon as you drink some water or some no added sugar Vimto or coffee or Dr. Pepper Zero. And then this also leads into the fact that people believe that you can spot reduce fat. I have so many people asking me, how do I lose belly fat? What can I do? I'm happy with all of everywhere else, but what I'm most uncomfortable with is my stomach. I want to lose my belly fat. If we could all do that, there would be a shop called Build a Body or something where you could literally go and spot reduce it. We can't do that. It doesn't matter. Like, with stomach fat, people think that you can do a certain amount of ab exercises or a special ab workout or something special, or change your diet in a special way to get the belly fat to go. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't matter how many sit-ups you do. People think as well, like with the ab workouts, that if they work out their abs, it will burn the fat around the abs. It really doesn't work like that. Your abs is like the same as any other muscle in your body. The more you work it out, the stronger it will get, and the more muscly it will get. The muscle will build up. So if anything, doing loads of ab workouts will make your waist thicker because you're building the muscle around your waist. Oh, the newest fad diet is the best diet and the one that's going to work. If I tell you guys how much that I used to fall for this, like for example, the cabbage soup diet, the baby food diet, I remember the Atkins diet, the slim fast diet, like the newest diet is a diet for you. No, right? These diets will make you lose weight very quickly because they will put you in a very big calorie restriction, especially if you're eating like cabbage soup. Imagine just eating cabbage soup for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Ugh. You don't need to do this to yourself. Don't torture yourself. You will lose weight very quickly, but you will gain it quickly because you won't be able to sustain that diet. I remember when I did the Sim Fast diet, it was like 3 shakes and then like 2 snacks. I was starving and miserable, and by the end of the week I ended up giving up and eating so much food. It was just like a cycle. It gets you into this lose weight yo-yo dieting cycle and you end up just gaining more weight than you had in the first place. So don't do it. Don't work. It's not sustainable. It won't help you lose weight for the long term, and what's the point in suffering to lose weight to then gain it all back is pointless. Detox teas, slimming pills, these diet pills, all of this stuff to kickstart your diet. The amount of times I've heard this is like, I'm just going to do Sim Fast to kickstart my diet, or oh, have these detox teas, you know, detox a week before to kickstart your diet. There's no such thing as kickstarting your diet, right? You don't need to do that. If you could actually take a pill that will make you skinny, everyone would be skinny by now. Like, it doesn't work. They don't work. Detox teas don't work. They might make you poop and weigh a little bit less, and that's why they trick you into thinking they work. But you're literally pooing out your guts and your water, and you're gonna weigh less because you are dehydrated and you have nothing in your stomach and you weigh less. That's it. But as soon as you eat and drink, the weight is coming back on. You're not actually losing fat. And this is also the same for like special fat burning drinks and smoothies and stuff. Like, I remember my sister telling me her personal trainer told her that she had to get the juice from a celery and drink it every day. You do not need to do that. They don't work. Like celery juice, lemon water, that was one that I fell for back in the day when I was a teenager. Is like drinking lemon water will speed up your metabolism and make you burn fat, or drinking apple cider vinegar. They don't work. They won't make you burn fat. That is like, there's no scientific evidence to actually prove that that works. And I'm telling you now, they don't. I've lost weight without drinking that rubbish. You don't need to make yourself feel sick. Yeah, maybe that's the whole reason, is like you drink it and then you don't feel like eating for the rest of the day. I don't know why anyone would willingly want to drink that. Lemon water, yeah, like if you want a little bit of flavour in your water, then, you know what I mean, get a little bit of vitamins maybe. I don't know, just eat a lemon. You know when you get a drink and then they give you lemon, let me know down below whether you do it as well, you eat the lemon. No, just me. This is a fun one that really peeves me off. Sweeteners will give you cancer, or sweeteners will make you gain more weight, and it's more beneficial to drink like a normal Dr. Pepper than it is a Dr. Pepper Zero, or a normal Coke than it is to drink a Diet Coke, because they end up making you gain more weight. One, it is not scientifically proven that cancers will give you cancer. You're not going to get cancer from drinking sweeteners. I think you have to drink like a massive, massive amount every single day for a long period of time for it to even maybe be a risk factor, but it's not enough. There's so many other risk factors, including obesity, which is a bigger risk factor of getting cancer. If you're obese, you have a lot higher risk of getting all the different cancers, plus heart disease, diabetes, and all of this stuff. So if drinking sweetened drinks that are a lot less calories, you're gonna be losing weight. If drinking sweeteners help you lose weight and help you beat obesity, which in fact will reduce your risk of getting diabetes, cancer, heart disease, all of the risk factors that can actually lead to death and that have actually been proven to lead to death, then I say go for it. There's actually been a study that's come out that has proved that though people that drink diet drinks and sweeteners tend to stick on their diet longer and lose weight and keep it off for longer. So go for it. If it helps you enjoy your diet, stick to your diet, and you enjoy it and you can sustain it for the rest of your life and keep the weight off, it's worth it. And it doesn't give you cancer. And it also doesn't make you gain weight. You're not gaining weight by drinking 2 calories in a can or adding 2 calories of sweetener. Another thing that frustrates me is a weight loss myth that even is very popular now, and it stops a lot of people from losing weight, is that you can't eat any processed foods or junk foods or bad foods. You literally have to eat whole, fresh, organic meals. Literally, you got to go to the fields and pick out your own apples. People like food police you so much. Like, I remember I showed something in my video, I don't know, maybe it was like deli meat or something, like little chicken things, and people were like, you eat so much processed food. And it's like, it's fine. To lose weight, you don't need to eat these fresh, healthy, expensive foods, and it puts a lot of people off losing weight because they think of being eating healthy as so expensive because you can't lose weight eating these other foods, but you can. You only need a calorie deficit. Obviously, you're gonna want to eat healthy foods as in like fruits and vegetables, but you can actually get it for a lot cheaper. You can buy frozen fruits, you can buy frozen vegetables. Even my sister kind of believed this as well. I remember she just didn't believe me when I said it to her. I said I could actually lose weight eating just McDonald's or KFC or something. As long as I fit it into my calorie deficit, I could eat a McDonald's every single day. And she was like, really? I was like, yeah, you can, but it's this belief that you can't eat them kind of foods and lose weight, or you can't eat any sugars at all. Like, you can't have chocolate or cakes or anything in your diet because that will make you gain weight. It automatically doesn't make you gain weight just because you eat sugar. Your body actually does need sugar for energy, so it's not a problem. Sugar has a lot of calories and it tastes nice, so that's why you tend to overeat it and overconsume your calories and make you gain weight. But if you're fitting it within your calories, it's fine. Yeah, obviously we want to be healthy and we want to be mindful of all the nutrients we're putting in our body and all of like the foods that we put in our body, but you don't have to completely cut anything out. The sugar part also leads me on to the fructose. Guys, I have never heard this in my life until I went on YouTube and people started saying it to me, that I cannot eat fruit and lose weight at the same time. This is crazy. People say fructose in fruit makes you fat. It doesn't. Like, no one that overeats on fruit. It'll be very, very hard to over consume your calories on just fruit. I don't really see people walking around obese because they have eaten too much fruit. It's not the case. It doesn't tend to happen. Fruit is really good for you. It frustrates me. I have eaten fruit and it is so nice. Like, fruit is good for you. Don't be scared of fruit. Yeah, it's really frustrating. And then people always come at me with, oh, but if you're diabetic, that's like, if you're diabetic, then obviously you have to manage that yourself. But in general, for most people that don't have problem with their insulin or anything, you can eat fruit. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever heard in my life, to be honest. It is confusing. I genuinely just do not understand it. Eat your damn fruit. Another weight loss myth is that you need to be starving or hungry to lose weight, and if you're not hungry then you're not going to lose weight, and that you really need to eat a lot less food to lose weight, which is just not true. If you've watched any of my what I eat in a day videos, you will see that I eat big volumes of food and I don't let myself get really hungry. Obviously, whilst you're losing weight and you're in a calorie deficit, you are going to experience a little bit of hunger here and there, but you don't need to feel starving and deprived and eat tiny amounts of food to lose weight. Focus on eating low calorie, high volume foods like big salads and lots of fruits and vegetables. Then you're not going to be hungry. You can literally bulk up your meals and have big meals that fill up your stomach and help you stay full for longer so that you don't feel hungry. You just have to make them smart, lower calorie food swaps. I will link a video down below where I've done like low calorie food swaps just in case you're interested. But yeah, if you be smart with your food, you don't need to be hungry. You can eat lots and lots of food. You can enjoy losing weight. You can enjoy the process as much as possible. You don't need to like be torturing yourself. I think a lot of people pride themselves on how much they are suffering while they're losing weight. They're like, yeah, I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Early bird catches a worm. I went to the gym at 4. I am hungry all the time, but I can do this. Like, I don't personally think that's a flex. Get enough sleep. Enjoy what you eat. You don't need to torture yourself to lose weight. That's just what I'm saying. You need to join a gym or start a crazy workout program or change your whole life or just go to the extremes. Like, you need to wake up one day, have the perfect healthy lifestyle or the perfect diet and the craziest workout routine, and you've got to work out, you've got to join the gym, you've got to do this, or you've got to follow this strictly to lose weight. That's not the case. You don't need to. You don't even need to exercise to lose weight. Only thing you need to do to lose weight is to be in a calorie deficit, which just means that you are eating less calories than your body burns. And obviously, if you're not exercising, then your body is just going to be burning a little bit less calories. So you may have to eat a little bit less than what you would if you was exercising. Exercise helps you be healthy. It's good for your heart. It makes it easier to be in a calorie deficit because you're burning more calories. So therefore, you can eat a little bit more calories. Yeah, you just get to eat a little bit more food, but you don't actually have to exercise, and you don't have to start a crazy workout program. I personally think it's better better to start off slowly and gradually build yourself up, build up your fitness levels, build up your healthy habits and like the foods you're eating and stuff, making them changes first, and then you will gradually build yourself up and do a little bit more progressive overload, you know? These are just myths that I find the most frustrating, that are not true at all. Comment down below if I've missed any myths. What is your favorite kind of myth that you're like, I can't believe that people believe this is true, or I can't believe that I believe that was true? All they do is really overcomplicate weight loss, and when you overcomplicate weight loss, it just makes it harder to stick to. And I feel like this is the reason why so many people struggle to lose weight, because there's so much like rubbish all just chucked in there, and it just confuses people and makes it people feel like it's harder than what it really is. Weight loss is actually simple. To lose weight, you just need to eat less than your body burns. I know that oversimplifies it massively, and there's a lot more that goes into it, but that is like the baseline of it. If you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, I would really appreciate it if you leave a like, and also leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. It really helps the algorithm, and I really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing and click the bell button so that you can get a notification when I upload next. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.